I am so excited to be here right now, joined by the amazing cast of The Hitman's Bodyguard, Ryan, Sam, Salma. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey,
Nice to be here.
Glad to be here. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And now, so we are doing a special sort of interview right now. We actually turned to our fans and asked them if they could ask you any questions, what would they be? Yeah. And we have a fun lineup. Everyone turned out. Everyone was really excited about this movie. Now, the first question I have is from Papa Luca on Instagram. And this is sort of the key question about this movie. Why would a hitman need a bodyguard?
That is the $64,000 question, isn't it? Why would a hitman? I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but
You just need more eyes because there are a lot of people trying to kill me.
everybody's after the hitman, and the hitman is a key witness in a very, very large trial that's happening. So he's got to stay alive somehow.
We've seen a lot of the Hitman movies. We've seen a lot of the Bodyguard movies. What appealed to you guys about this premise of bringing those two elements together?
There was like a number of love stories. It felt like an action comedy that also was a romantic comedy somehow as well. So.
But not mushy or
No, we're just trying
cheesy.
to, we're just
hard
trying to
hitting.
solve. Yeah, we're trying to solve
Yeah.
a relationship problem and establish the fact that all hitmen aren't lone wolves who travel alone, are able to let go of everything at a moment's notice and just disappear. That some of them have grounded and loving relationships.
Good marriages.
Boom.
Good marriages.
Circle gets the square, ladies and gentlemen. Circle gets the square.
Now, Joshua Wilson on Facebook wants to know for all three of you, did you know each other before you shot this movie, or was this the first time you guys were working together?
Quite well. I've known
Yes.
Salma for quite a while.
Yes.
We've been good buddies for a while.
Yeah,
We've
known each
Sam.
other.
known each other, but it's first time we
Yeah,
worked
first
together.
time working together.
I've
Yes.
known Sam for 12 years. Yeah, quite a while.
Was that the deal breaker? You're like, oh, now we work together. All right, time to.
We all met on JDate, actually, jdate.com, which is a weird place for us
Yeah.
to meet, but yeah.
Makes it easier. We all won a lottery.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Sanath Kumar on Facebook wants to know, Ryan, what made you pick this movie and how, well, we sort of answered that question, but how was it working with Sam and Salma on it?
It was amazing. I wish I got to work with Salma more on the movie, but I
too.
didn't.
Or at all.
Salma
That's the
basically, yeah, or at all. Salma basically takes what was like this small thing on the page and turns it into the biggest explosion in the movie. Like she steals the entire film based on these 3 or 4 scenes that she has, and it's
No, I
it
only
really
steal
is.
my scenes because I'm alone.
Well, that is true.
I only
Well,
did the 2 scenes
how
where
you
he's
do
not
it.
in.
I will say there's one recurring bit, though, in your scenes in the cell that's so funny and, like, unexpected and
Yeah.
just had everyone dying in the theater when we watched it.
I bid on a set visit at an auction, and this is what happened. I ended up in the movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Just going to
Yeah.
visit, and next thing I know.
Now, as everyone has seen so far from this interview, you all are really funny people. So Mike on Twitter wants to know how much improv was done, and if any, how much of those scenes made it into the movie.
I know Salma improv the hell out of it because nothing I saw that she did was
I
in
never
the
saw
script.
any of that stuff on the page.
yeah,
No, none of that.
But I think one of the brilliance of the movie is that, I'm sorry, but to brag, but it's really well cast because these are 2 people that have very specific styles of acting, and yet they manage to make every character very different, which sounds easy, but it's really hard to find those qualities. And what they have to bring, it's exactly what the characters that were so brilliantly written needed. So I think that when you see the chemistry, it almost sounds like everything is improvised because it's acted so perfectly.
Well, sort of following up on that, Udin Roslan on Instagram wants to know, what's the funniest thing that happened on set?
Funniest thing?
Is there like
Let's
one?
make a contest now. Right now. Number 1.
Who's gonna win?
God, I don't know. I loved just being in the car with Sam and I. We would do these scenes
So
where
fun.
all these weird things would sort of happen. I think it's in the movie, but we just start singing at one point
I was gonna
for
bring
no
that up.
reason. I don't know where that happened, but that was just us being stuck in a car for way too long, and so that was pretty fun. I know the crew appreciated that as much as they appreciated when it stopped.
You both harmonized very well. I will say, I was very impressed.
We are the next X Factor contestants. I think.
Well,
We're
all the singing
definitely
stuff
gonna
works,
be-
and the nuns were hilarious.
Yes.
Once we got in the car with them, even when they said cut, just hanging out with them in the van was just
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much fun.
But you know what's another thing that is unique about this movie for an action comedy? The music is really amazing.
Oh,
I
the soundtrack
want
itself?
that soundtrack.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Soundtrack
It's
is pretty
really good.
This is
Super
the moment
cool.
where I wish that I could plug when the soundtrack drops so you guys can
Yeah, right.
get it, but it's
Yeah,
good. It
yeah.
is
No,
good.
it's just so
Music
good.
makes action movies.
There's some great
right?
old soul classics in that thing.
There's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Now, Salma Hayek fans on Instagram want to know what's the best way to memorize the script for a movie, especially one like this where you can
Improvising.
Just
This
go.
is the best way to memorize
Yeah.
it. You will never miss a line.
No.
Is it hard to sort of drill down to that point where you're so in your character? That
I'll tell you, I've been prepared. I prepared a lot for this film. It was like 20 years of listening to Sam say his MF thing. You know,
My friend-
and
my friend.
I would hear it,
Yeah.
hear it, and hear it until I learned it because I use it a lot in this movie.
You do, but you get to use it in a wide array of languages
You
as
drop
well.
a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there. This is a good segue because Earth 616 Survivor on IGN.com wants to know, Sam, can you still remember Ezekiel 25:17?
Yes.
Yeah. Do people ever challenge you? And I'm not going to do it right now, but to like whip it out is it like a party trick
Careful.
that you
Whip it out.
Oh God, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, it
That's not
is.
what I
Whip it
meant.
out.
You
Okay.
said that before, haven't you?
I'm blushing right now. No,
Yeah,
I love
right.
that. I feel like that's something that once you learn it for a movie, it doesn't go away. Ben Lowry on Facebook, for all three of you, what are your top 3 favorite movies? And it does not need to have you in it. And if you just have one number 1 top movie, we'll take that as well. But what are your favorites?
Oh no! And here, I hate that question. At least it's 3 instead of 1.
Right, that's why we wanted to give you.
Yeah, wow. That's a tricky one, man. Ooh.
Do you have a rainy day movie that if you're like homesick and you can
Planes,
just...
Trains, and Automobiles
Yeah?
is a big one for me. That's one I loved. Oh boy, I don't know. Something old.
You got a look on your
Those,
face that
Me?
that you can't make.
No, I totally got mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, go for it.
What
Go
is it?
for it. What you waiting for? Get us off the hook.
Shogun Assassin.
Awesome.
Hard Boiled.
Yeah?
Awesome.
And Cop on High Heels.
Those are good
Cop on High
ones.
Heels. Which one is that one?
It's a Korean movie about this cop who wants to have gender reassignment, but he's a badass cop. He don't want all his friends to know.
From the 50s, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
gonna say
that's-
1.
Yeah?
You can say The Godfather. Go ahead, say it.
Y tu mamá también.
Oh, yes.
That's a great
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
Very, very good.
The movie makes me cry every time I see it.
I like
Surprise!
that. No, that's not. That's a good. Yeah.
That's a good one. Dylan Sword on Facebook wants to know if
You
each
don't
of
want
you...
Frida? You don't want Frida ever?
I do like Frida.
Very
I do like my Frida.
You like Frida a little bit.
Dylan Sword on Facebook wants to know if each of you were actually bodyguards, who would you want to be guarding with your life?
Me, Meryl Streep.
You'd like to guard Meryl Streep?
I'll
No,
take a
she
bullet
wants
for
Meryl
her.
Streep. I think what they meant is if each of you were actually hitmen, who would you want to be guarding
Oh,
with your
right.
life? So you want Meryl Streep to be your bodyguard.
No, I want
No,
to be
you wanna be
her
guarding
bodyguard.
her.
I don't want her
Yeah.
as my bodyguard. No. I got to be
I feel like
better.
I would love to see
And Meryl Streep guarding me. You know what? You might
No,
be
they have to be a
right.
famous
axe
person. You're
people
talking
to
about some
death.
I want
famous
Blake.
person.
I want Blake to be my bodyguard.
Blake would be a very good
You
bodyguard.
wouldn't. You don't want to mess with that one.
No, you don't.
She'll negotiate
Yeah.
her way out of any situation
That
without
is
using
true.
any kind of violence.
And failing that, an elbow will come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll take Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
yes.
Maggie's
Yeah,
I want to see these like
Good.
buddy
Maggie's
cop
my
movies.
partner.
He's
Yeah,
really
girl
good.
power.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll take Betty White.
Oh,
Take
yes.
Betty White.
Yes, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, Majdi96 on Instagram wants to know, for all three of you, did you perform your own stunts? And if so, which were the craziest to do?
I mean, I have quite a few stunts in the movie. Some I did, some I didn't. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of close that I did. A big fight in the hardware store. There's one that goes on. It's all one shot. It's really crazy. That one I did. I did not go through the windshield of the car because I like
did
being able to
everything.
walk.
Yeah.
I like the use of my legs. But yeah, I don't know.
I did everything in the boat except the jumps.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you actually shooting on the canals in Amsterdam? Or was
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That was
We were
really
talking
cool.
about how you must have had to shoot in Amsterdam because there's no way you can cheat
No,
those
you
canals
can't.
and,
No.
and you know,
You
tiny
cannot.
streets
No,
on
it
the
was
back.
awesome.
They were shooting right outside of Hash Bar. These guys would be stumbling out going, that really looks like Sam Jackson.
She did her stunts.
I did my stunts.
You
did
had
her
a lot of
stunts, yeah.
really crazy, fun action sequences.
Well, one,
Yeah, in the
but
bar.
it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
One, but pretty.
And continuous.
Yeah.
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 Dot,
You get
dot,
some
dot.
of that. I love that. All right. So this is, you knew this was coming. This is an IGN audience. But Tawfiq Zubair on Instagram wants to know, who's better, Nick Fury or Deadpool?
Better at what?
Better at
I
what?
guess just better.
Lovemaking?
Like,
What?
well,
What are we
yeah.
talking
Let's
about
talk about their lovemaking styles.
Three-card Monty? Yeah, we could go anywhere with this. Yeah. Well, Deadpool, we all know, is a horrible lover. So Nick Fury, ding. Boy, in terms of like fighting or that
There is
sort
no
of thing.
better.
They
There's
both have a
only
different
being.
set of skills.
There's only being. There's
Wow.
no better.
What's up, Grasshopper?
Selma, when are we going to get you in a Marvel movie?
I know Kevin Feige,
Yeah,
if
we
you're
were just
watching,
talking about
you
that.
got your next
And he
Marvel
is, of course,
superstar
Kevin
right
Feige
here.
is.
Need you to be a superhero.
I don't need Marvel. I'm going to do my superhero Mexican witch huarache machete thrower.
Like that.
And
I want that.
I'm gonna have really pathetic superpowers and watch out, Marvel, here I come.
Well, that's actually
Danny Trejo, we're calling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny.
Danny, where you at?
Real Darren Lee on IGN.com wants to know, would you rather eat unlimited pizza or have world domination?
I want to know who the fake Darren Lee is.
I do too. He's probably also commenting there.
World domination? Would you rather eat
Unlimited
unlimited
pizza
pizza
or
or have world
yeah.
Well, I don't know if you have one, you kind of have the other, don't you?
Yes, that's a very good answer.
So world domination
Inextricably
then.
linked,
Yeah, then you can eat all the
But what if
pizza
you
that
couldn't
want.
eat pizza again if you had world domination?
Well, you just eat tacos.
Yeah. Boom.
That's the right
Once
answer.
again, circle gets the square.
Yeah, and that is the best way.
Glad you're
Thank
here.
you guys so much for indulging us. This was really fun to go
Thank
through.
Thank you.
And yes, I had to. I figured if I got one Deadpool Nick Fury question, which everyone was desperate to be asking about, that was the fun one to have. I do want to know which of them is now better at lovemaking, though. You now put that question, you incepted it into my mind.
You can do a poll. Or something.
We'll do a poll. That'll be our follow-up. The Hitman's Bodyguard is in theaters
Yes.
on August 18th. You saw this amazing cast, not even in the movie, and you guys are even more fun, even more fun in it. Thank you guys so much.
Come watch this movie, it's fantastic!
Boom!
Satisfaction guarantee, Hitman's Bodyguard, please.
Mic drop.
What she said.
I beg you.
That's
Exactly
it.
what she said.
Thanks, guys, so much. We'll catch you next time.